This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Carol. Carol talks for a living, from morning till night. So she relies on Flow's crystal clear home phone service brought to her through Flow's 100% fiber to the home network. It keeps her in the know, and because she bundles her mobile broadband and TV services, she enjoys huge savings, so she can enjoy much more for much less. So visit any Flow retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
It's Monday, March 14, and time for the Barbados Today afternoon update. A warm welcome to you. I'm Frenella Wedderburn. We begin with news from the lower house of Assembly, where Finance Minister Chris Sinclair says the government is expecting to rake in more revenue for the current fiscal year than originally projected. Delivering the estimates of revenue and expenditure this morning, Sinclair revealed that the Democratic Labour Party administration is on course to collect 8% or $100 million more in revenue for the April 1, 2015 to March 31st, 2016 fiscal year. While boasting of gains in several revenue areas, Sinclair said intake from corporation taxes was likely to decline.
Sir, the amount of $2,668 million, which is expected to be collected this year, if you had to match it against what was actually collected, because that $129 million that I spoke about is what was on the projection in terms of what we would have approved in Parliament last year. But if you look at what was actually collected, audited and collected for 2014-15, the $2.668 billion in revenue is $196.9 million, or 8% more than what was actually collected last year. You want me to repeat it again? It is $196 million this year than what we actually collected last year. More than what we collected last year, Mr. Speaker, sir. 8% more, Mr. Speaker, sir. And that is just simply a fact. Taxes on property are expected to increase for the corresponding period by $20 million. Well, $20.9 million. To $143.5 million, while taxes on goods and services are expected to increase by $137.1 million to $1,253 million.
Sinclair also reported that the country was likely to record a lower deficit this year than projected. Optimistic and deceptive. That's how opposition leader Mia Motley is describing government's estimates of revenue and expenditure. Speaking to supporters at the Barbados Labour Party headquarters last night, Motley accused the Frundle-Stewart administration of misleading the public by painting a rosy picture of the 2016-2017 financial proposals.
I don't want to hear the promises of all the projects. You pick up the estimates. You pick up the budget from last year and you say, oh, we are doing all of these projects, and we're still in Hyatt. Hyatt was to start in August last year. The only thing that has happened is that the Old Harbour Police Station site get knocked down. You're listing off other private sector projects, not a thing. Beachlands is the only one that has started. And Sandy Beach, Sandy Bay in Christchurch. But this is to paint a rosy picture when you and I and every citizen knows differently. I say enough is enough. And I say recognize that the political circus and games have started, and that what you will see from them is political posturing to defend a record and to try and be able to fool and dupe Barbadians at best. This estimate is optimism at best, deception at worst, and we have a duty to call them out on it.
In other news, former juvenile court magistrate Barbara Cook-Allen says she supports calls for the introduction of a sexual offenders registry in the country. Late last month, women's rights advocate Marilyn Rice Bowen described such a move as an ideal way to monitor sexual deviance and to protect children after 5 teenage girls went missing. Now, Barbara Cook-Allen, who is the Supreme Court Registrar, is adding her voice to the call. She tells Barbados Today such a move will help prevent pedophiles from slipping through the cracks.
We should go that route, have a register for them. I think it's necessary to know who they are, to make sure not slipping into any educational system and so on. So it's important that we have that register. I do think it's time for that.
She is also calling on society to embrace the island's young girls who have seemingly lost their way.
It's a great concern. These are our future of Barbados, these young women, and we need to find out how we can help them in some way. We don't want to criminalize them for the actions. We still have the wandering charge on our books. Hopefully that will soon be gone. And really we're running away from something at home and going to something that's even worse. It's important that we don't criminalize them, but put things in place to find exactly what's happening. Have the welfare going, perhaps the social workers going to find out what's happening, and at some point have another organization looking to see how they can assist the government, providing someplace safe for them, away from their home, and protect them from themselves. At this point, their brains aren't fully developed and not recognizing that their actions have serious consequences.
In sports, the West Indies cricket team gets ready for their first T20 World Cup match on a high. The regional team beat Australia by 3 wickets with 1 ball to spare in their second official warm-up match yesterday at Eden Gardens in India. Now they are ready to go up against England on Wednesday at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. Skipper Darren Sammy spoke about the lessons learned from the warm-up matches.
So far we've not played a complete game. If the top bat well, we've not batted well in the end. And if we start off well with the ball, we've not managed to finish well. So it's about putting all the pieces together, the power play, the middle overs and the death overs as well. And each player being responsible for the section of the game which they are called upon to play.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hey, I'm Rabia. Look out for my new segment, Fashion and Beauty with Rabia, coming out this week. It's going to be so exciting. It's going to cover hair, nails, shoes, everything fashion and beauty. I'm excited, and you should be too.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
God, these papers ain't selling at all. Get your paper. Only $2.25, get your paper, miss. Look, take it, I can pay for it.
Barbados today, all the way.
Barbados Today. News you can trust.
The news from the region, Haiti records 96 deaths from cholera during the first 2 months of the year. That's 29 more than the number recorded for the same period in 2015. And not only that, according to the Ministry of Health, 18 communities, including Cape Haitien and some sections of the capital, remain on red alert for the waterborne disease. The ministry said there are also 7,782 confirmed cases of the disease during the period January 1 to February 27. But it said that the trend is towards a decrease in the number of cases following the outbreak back in 2011. And on the international scene, Turkey begins security operations against Kurdish rebels in the country's southeast and in Iraq. This after the president vowed a crackdown on terror after Sunday's attack in Ankara that left at least 36 people dead.
Here at the morgue in central Ankara, they are learning the names and the identities of those killed in the bomb blast yesterday. There is pain here, but there is also anger and disbelief at a third successive bomb blast in the space of 5 months in the heart of this city. A city once seen as safe is now asking, why does this keep on happening? Why are families left to mourn? Local media are saying that one of the bombers has been identified as a female member of the PKK, the Kurdish militant group with which the government is now fighting a renewed conflict over the last few months, mainly in the southeast of Turkey. But we are waiting for an official comment from the government, an official identification over who carried out this bomb attack.
And that's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also, subscribe to our e-paper, even updates and like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media and bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Frenella Wedderburn. Good afternoon.